Hi, my name is Tom. I'm a partner and head of white-collar crime here at Gherson Solicitors. In September 2025, the Serious Fraud Office secured its first Unexplained Wealth Order, worth $1.1 million and regarding a property in the Lake District. Up until this point, Unexplained Wealth Orders have been largely used by the National Crime Agency and sparingly, as repercussions of failed UWOs saw authorities paying up to $1.5 million in remediation. However, in 2022, the Economic Crime and Corporate Transparency Act limited the costs that can be awarded against authorities in such cases. The recent case from the SFO signals the revitalisation of the regime and their anticipated expanded use in the UK. A UWO is a court order that compels a person to explain how they acquired certain assets, usually property, and when these assets appear disproportionate to their known lawful income. It's a tool used by agencies like the Serious Fraud Office, National Crime Agency, or HM Revenue and Customs to trace and recover potential proceeds of crime. In simple terms, it's the authorities asking, where did the money come from? If the explanation provided isn't satisfactory, the property is to be treated as recoverable under the Proceeds of Crime Act and seized by law enforcement. It's not just oligarchs or high-profile political figures, although those are the cases we often see in the media. A UWO can be issued against any individual company or trust suspected of holding assets linked to conduct or connected to what's known as a politically exposed person. Even if you're based outside the UK, if you hold UK-based assets, you could in theory fall within scope. If you're served with a UWO, time is critical. You'll usually have a very short window, sometimes even a few weeks, to provide evidence proving that your assets were lawfully obtained. If your response isn't detailed or well documented, the authorities can pursue civil recovery proceedings, potentially leading to the loss of the assets, even without a criminal conviction. That's why immediate, specialist legal advice is essential. Each step, from disclosure to representation, must be handled with absolute precision. At Gherson, we have been at the forefront of UWO litigation, advising on the very first UWO back in 2018 and others that followed. We remain one of only a few law firms in the UK to have true hands-on experience in these complex matters. Our team has deep experience representing high net worth individuals, politically exposed persons, families, corporates and international clients, in each case helping them respond to UWOs, prepare supporting evidence and liaise effectively with the relevant enforcement authorities. Our approach is proactive, discreet and strategic, focused on protecting your assets and reputation. The SFO's recent success signals a renewed focus on UWOs as a key enforcement tool. We've already seen an uptick in applications and expect more in the coming months. Even if you've done nothing wrong, being caught up in a UWO can be disruptive and reputationally damaging. Knowing your rights and preparing your legal position early is the best way to stay protected. If you'd like to learn more about UWOs, or if you've been contacted by an enforcement agency, visit our website or reach out directly to our financial crime and investigations team for confidential advice. Thank you for listening. Please visit our website or get in touch with our expert team for specialist advice.